What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another MLB Show 18 video, and today we're going to be going over the stream that happened today, and hopefully I get this out today. It's only 4:40, so I should today going over the content that's going to be going out tomorrow, Friday at noon Pacific Standard Time of hopefully. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to give you my thoughts of everything after this, and yeah, so it is very interesting. Let's get right into it. So the first thing we have right here is a free diamond. They talk about a free diamond on Twitter. If you don't know, on Twitter, you know, of course you would have known. There's a free diamond. You redeem Ted Williams as an 87 overall rookie, 1939 card. You know, finally got Ted. It's not a Ted we're looking for though. Anyways, it's a free diamond. Can't complain. Who cares? 99 contact versus righties, 76 versus lefties, 68 power versus righties, which really stinks, 83 power versus lefties, 93 vision, 113 discipline, 160 clutch, mediocre fielding, and 56 speed. So not a great card, not a bad card. It's okay, it's free, whatever. That's it. So that's it for that. You redeem that, you go to your September missions, and it's right there, free card. There you go. And yeah, so next we have the future star stuff. It's going to be right above the time missions right there. There's going to be 5 programs with every single future stars card in them. Each, as you can see on the screen, goes by division. So the AL East best card is Willy Adames. So you have Sam, I think it's Sam Travis, Jonathan Loizaga, I don't know if I said that right, Ryan Barucki, and Austin Hayes in there. So you gotta do missions. There are 1-game missions with those guys. I'll show you guys in a second. You redeem the beginning cards from each one. You get a free card from each one. You do a 1-game mission with that, and then you do a 1-game mission with the next one, and then on and on and on until the final guy. In this case, Adames, Kopech, Tucker, Allard, O'Neill, and Lusachi. You do stat missions with them, not 1-game one. You just gotta tally stats. So of course, I just mentioned all the masters right there, and right here. Again, if you haven't seen these future star cards, I will link you the tweets by the Sony partners down below, showing off the stats for each and every single one. So again, just more in depth in the programs for these future star stuff. I actually think they did this pretty fine, but I'll talk about this later. As you can see, future star Sam Travis, 1-game mission. You gotta tally the stats with him. 2 hits, 1 RBI. Simple, very easy, and done. And when you complete all of those, you get the you finish the stats with Willy Adames, as it says at the bottom. Finish the 4 missions with there, tally the stats and all that stuff. You get the program souvenir. You go and get a free Immortal. That's right, free if you just do the missions, and that is Immortal George Brett. Now I don't know why George Brett is Immortal over Mike Schmidt, and Chip. I'm not sure why Mike Schmidt isn't an Immortal, but. Yeah, arguably, you can honestly argue that Mike Schmidt is better than this card, but that's besides the point. Here he is, George Brett. He can play first base, shortstop, left, and right field. Primarily, of course, third base. 125 contact versus righties, 104 versus lefties, 80 power versus righties, 77 versus lefties, 121 vision, 111 discipline, 125 clutch, 84 fielding, 80 arm strength, 82 accuracy, 976 reaction, and a nice amount of speed in 69, which is actually not that bad for a third baseman, but it's a free Immortal, so I'm not gonna complain, but I am allowed to criticize it. You are allowed to criticize everything in life field, so as long as you're constructive about it. You can constructive criticism. You can give me constructive criticism all you want, and I will gladly accept it. You can't give criticism while trying to be angry at someone. You have to be civil. It's not how it works. Anyways, so I am going to criticize this card. It's a free Immortal, which is fine with me. Go ahead, it's fine for everyone who doesn't have an Immortal. Oh god, or only has 1 Immortal. For me, I'm not sure if he would start on my team, to be completely honest. I got Frank Thomas at first, who's better. He's a better hitter than him. And then I also have Albert Pujols at third, who I can just put at third, who's a better hitter than him. So, and then it's a contact heavy card. It doesn't have the power. I mean, 80 and 77 is barely doable, but it's just not good enough to be a great card. Of course, the contact, you know, it does sort of help, even though it doesn't matter. Nice vision, of course, but overall, not a great Immortal. But of course, it is free, so yeah, it is free. So next, after that, there is going to be a set of missions coming in late October. Late October for the show's finest cards they did last year. They're going to be releasing new ones this year. They're also going to have postseason missions in this Immortal program, which includes the trio of Immortal, George Brett, and Dennis Eckersley. So here's Dennis Eckersley. He is a fantastic card. This is an amazing card, to be completely honest. This is an amazing card. 111 hits per 9, 118 Ks per 9, 108 walks per 9, highest in the game. 89 home runs per 9, 120 clutch, 96 control. Of course, velocity, he wasn't that hard of a thrower, but he had nasty break on his pitches, 93 break. I got the 87 slider, 92 sinker with movement, 95 fastball is doable, and a 79-mile-an-hour curveball. Very, very nice card. Again, that's a very, very nice card with his wonky motion and all that stuff too. You have to wait, and I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I did watch the stream, so I might have missed it again, that I believe Eckersley is also unobtainable right now. The only one you can get is George Brett. And I have a lot to say about that. I will talk about that later in the video, but you have to wait until the show's finest missions come out and the postseason missions come out to get it, because when you do the future star stuff, you only go up to 40% in the program. That's where George Brett is, and then I'm not sure, I don't think you do a mission with George Brett. You get 60% from the finest missions and the postseason missions, so you do either or. So yeah, anyways, the final Immortal at 100%, who is is no doubt already a Hall of Famer without, even completing his career, not even at past the age of 30. He is already a Hall of Famer, 100%, no doubt in anyone's mind. Mike Trout. Immortal Mike Trout, 99 overall, like he should have been, like he is. 107 contact versus righties, 102 versus lefties, 110 power versus righties, 90 power versus lefties, 65 vision, 125 discipline, 110 clutch, 92 fielding, 75 arm strength, 82 arm accuracy, 85 reaction, and 94 speed, 97 stealing, and 94 base running aggressiveness. This is a very, very good card. The downside to this is a fantastic card. You're literally basically getting Dennis Eckersley and Mike Trout for free. You're basically getting them for free. The downside is that you have to wait until late October, not first 2 weeks of October, not early October, late October, Halloween, almost World Series time to get these guys. I was super excited, for this, hoping, that everything could go well. I thought they did the Future Star stuff. I think the Future Stars stuff is perfect. I think it's fine. Although most of the cards really aren't usable on a main squad, I think it's a great way to go about the missions, putting out content. Although they maybe could have done it, a couple months earlier, they did it in a good way. I am not going to give them crap for that. I agree. I do think they did a good job with that. But in the process of that, you get an Immortal George Brett. But it's not a great card. It's not up to the other Immortals. It's also, it's also, you have to wait until the show's finest cards come out or the postseason cards come out, which are going to come out after the World Series. So either whenever the finest cards come out, which is, I guess, looking like late October, or the postseason cards come out after the World Series, which is in November, first week of November, 2 weeks of November. Then you're gonna get Mike Trout and Dennis Eckersley, I think. I'm not sure if he's on the table also, but then you get Mike Trout, which I don't like it. I think I'm not sure what my viewpoint on the subject was earlier in the year about unattainable stuff for the Immortals, because again, all the Immortals to begin with were unattainable and they were locked. They were behind a wall. They showed it to us. It was behind a wall. We couldn't get it, even though we did all the missions. We had to wait for more in the career arcs. I've become to realize I just don't like that. I really don't like that. The upside really to this, however, is when it does come out eventually, you still don't have to pay any stubs. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know how you're gonna get these cards, so maybe not. But maybe disregard what I just said. But for the majority of this, you don't have to spend a ton of stubs. So, I mean, that is the upside of this. The downside, again, of course, is waiting until late October. And I don't know, man. There's just gonna be so many games. In fact, I should probably find a list. There's gonna be so many games coming out in the next couple months where just I don't know if anyone's gonna care. Like, there's gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. There's gonna be just I need to get. I think I'm forgetting one other game, but there's just I don't know if people are gonna care. Which is sucks to say, really. But there is other stuff that looks intriguing. Now, I know I am giving a lot of flack and all that stuff. Now, this part I really do like, to be completely honest. I like it. Again, if you have a different opinion than mine about the time wall and all that stuff, and Mike Trout being available and Dennis Eckersley in late October, let me know down below. I'm always free to hear your guys' opinions, and no opinion is wrong. My opinion isn't wrong. Your opinion isn't wrong. No one's opinion is wrong. It's your opinion. So, this I like. I really like this. They have confirmed that, including the content coming out Friday, one Immortal coming out Friday, with Mike Trout in October and Dennis Eckersley in October, that we're going to be getting 8 total Immortals in the span of, 2 months, because, actually no, a month and a couple of weeks, because the last one, ranked season reward, will be end of November. So, we got a hitter coming. Well, okay, excuse me. Let me going over here. Tomorrow, we got Trout, Eckersley, and Brett in the program. Starting for October, there's finally gonna be a reason to play ranked seasons. There's gonna be a hitting Immortal in ranked seasons for October. And no one knows who that's going to be. Could be Ted Williams, could be, someone. Anyone. It's just not confirmed yet. So, there is that. On the 4th, we got a hitter and a pitcher Immortal coming in events, which I'm very curious to see how they're going to do. I pray it's going to be 3 inning games. It would just probably be 50 to, maybe 100 wins. That'd be kind of crazy, but yeah. So, there's that coming October 4th. On the 19th, we got a hitter Immortal coming to the ticket counter. They said on stream that this would be the ticket for this would be between 12 and 15K. So, save up right now. That's coming in around a month, a little less than a month. And then for the November, Immortal is going to be, for the ranked season reward, it's going to be a pitcher, and we do not know what that is going to be yet, but they did also mention for the ranked season rewards coming in October and November that the reward is going to be non-sellable. So that means if you get to World Series and the other people don't, they're going to have an Immortal exclusive to them, which I personally like. I personally like that. I mean, gives variety, but it's just, I would rather it not be on the market. It's just what I'm saying. So, to compensate for that, they said if you also make World Series in the next 2 months, you'll also be getting 25,000 stumps because you can't sell the card. So I really like that. I mean, overall, I like the schedule. I like how they're doing it. Just really the only downside really about this, in my opinion, is the time wall for Trout and Eckersley. That's my only complaint. That's really my only complaint. But we're not done yet. We also have another future starter card coming out. It's not a program, but it's in packs. You might know who that is. It's a switch. It's a dual-way player sensation from Japan, Shohei Otani. Now, this card is really, really good. I really love this card. Probably one of the best pitchers in the game. 91 Shohei Otani, 93 stamina, 92 hits per 9, 90K per 9, 66 walks per 9, 73 home runs per 9, doesn't matter, 93 clutch, 82 control, 97 velocity, 99 break. Of course, the fielding stats in the cannon because he is also, was a fielder. Splitter, 88 miles per hour, 97 mile an hour fastball, 83 mile an hour slider, 73 miles per hour curveball, and a 97 two seam. Very, very good pitch, Mitch. Very, very good card. And that's not it, folks. We also have the hitting. Shohei Otani can also hit, as you may know. 90 contact versus righties, 57 versus lefties. 94 power versus righties, 65 versus lefties. 44 vision, 39 discipline, 93 clutch. There's the fielding, of course, and 69 nice speed. So that is a very, very good card in all that. So that is going to be coming to packs, by the way, tomorrow. So look out for that. I'm definitely not gonna have enough stubs to afford them, so I'm gonna try to pack them. So that's not gonna go well. Anyways, I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be. Probably too longer than it should be. I believe I did get everything I wanted to say across. Again, to recap, of course, the future stars you do all the future stars, you get a free Immortal, which isn't particularly great, but it is free. Then you have to wait until late October for Trout and Eckersley, and then the Immortals coming out for ranked seasons, events, ticket counter, and ranked seasons again in the next month or two. Within the next month or two. So very excited. Well, not very excited. I'm interested to see what happens with that. Again, don't like the time wall and that stuff. Let me know your opinion about that stuff down below. Hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new. Road to 6K. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.